beautiful people, to another episode of Comfort Foods Kitchen. And today we're going to make salmon cakes and we're going to make home fries and scrambled eggs. So let's get started with the ingredients. For the salmon, with salt, pepper. I use Italian style breadcrumbs. We're going to have diced onion. This is a fourth of a cup of onion. And so with the home fries, we're going to have two medium potatoes, cut and diced. And we're going to have the chopped onion. These are sliced onion. And this is a fourth of a cup, and a fourth of a cup of sweet red pepper. So let's get this party started. Okay, the first thing I've done is rinse the water off the potatoes because you have to keep the potatoes soaked. If you don't, they'll turn grayish or brown, and that doesn't look good. So I just rinsed off the potatoes, and I took a paper towel, and I got out as much of the moisture as I could get out. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take some oil, and we're just going to cover the bottom of the pan. After which we will put the potatoes in. And this is another reason why you want to take out as much of that moisture as possible, because you don't want this water mixing with the oil and splashing back in your face. So, we're going to let the home fries fry and start to get brown, and then we're going to add the onion and red pepper. In the meantime, let's get started on the salmon. I've already opened the can of salmon, and I pull off the juice. Now this is going to have some bones in it, but these bones, this is already pre-cooked through the manufacturer. So they have the big bones in here. Some people will keep that in. I don't like the texture of it. So I just get the bone out. And you see, for this I have to take off my rings, but it's going to get messy with the rings on. And you don't want this in between your rings and the stones. Next we're going to do is add the onion. This right here is a quick, easy dish to do because everything goes in at once. And then we're going to have 2 teaspoons of salt. We're going to have 2 teaspoons of pepper. If you don't like that much pepper, then only use half of that. We're going to use about a fourth of a cup of breadcrumbs and 1 egg. The egg and the breadcrumbs are going to help hold all this goodness together. Rinse my hands. And then we're just going to mix this all together. Now, after we mix this all together, we're going to form them into patties. But we're going to do this after we come back, because right now we're going to check on the home fries. Hi, welcome back. Now, if you take a close look here, you'll see where the potatoes are now nice and golden brown. And that's the way we want them. We want them just about done. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to add our sweet red pepper. All over. And we're going to add our onion. Not only gives it a nice flavor, it makes it look pretty. And we're going to add a dash of salt and pepper. That's the pepper. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Salt to taste. You don't have to add salt at all or pepper at all if you don't want to. But we're going to add, I add a little salt and pepper to taste. Now we're going to continue to let this fry, but before that we're going to add about a tablespoon of water. Okay. And we're going to continue to let this fry and get some soft. We want the vegetables to be soft. Okay. I'll be right back with you. Now what we're going to do is start on our salmon while our home fries are finishing up. You don't need but a little bit of oil, just enough to slightly cover the pan. And I've got enough salmon in the can that when I flatten these out, put them in the pan, it should make 4. It's going to be 4 to 5. I'm going to do 4. And the pan is hot, so watch it. Now the home fries are ready. I just turn the pan off and let them just sit on the pan. Sit on the eye and keep the pan warm. So because the salmon is not going to take that long. So we're going to let that stay. And now we have our salmon cooking. I got 4 patties in here. See how golden brown they're going to be. Make sure you stir around that oil. You don't want too much oil in the pan because this fish with the breadcrumbs is going to really soak up that oil. You don't want greasy salmon cakes. I'm originally from the East. And I'm from Virginia originally. And we call these salmon cakes. In the West, they call it croquettes. I think it's made a little bit different, but this is the way we make it in the East, and it's really, really good. Okay, this is only going to take maybe 3 minutes more, and they'll be ready to come out the pan. And then we're going to put in our scrambled eggs. We're going to wash this pan out and put in our scrambled eggs. Welcome back. Now you can see that our salmon is done. It's golden brown on both sides. Doesn't that look delicious? Our home fries are done. We're just having them sit in the pan like this just to keep them warm. Next we're going to move to our scrambled eggs. I got 1 tablespoon of butter. So we're going to let our butter melt. We're going to scramble our eggs up here. That looks good. Now once our butter is about melted, not burned, don't burn the butter. You don't want the butter brown. We're going to add the egg to the pan. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of pepper. And salt to taste. And just mix this until it's nice and scrambled and done. I don't like runny eggs. Some people do. I don't. And so once mine is set, we'll be ready to serve. Be back with you. Hi, breakfast is ready. Are you ready to eat? I know I am. Look at that. We have our salmon, our home fries, our scrambled eggs. Now let's just get a taste. We're going to do a little bit of the salmon. Oh my gosh. This came out so good. So good. But folks, don't forget, like me and push the subscribe button below so that you can see lots more cooking episodes from Comfort Foods Kitchen.